What up, guys? It's Calvin Whitcliffe on YouTube. I just got the IMAX experience of Justice League, and I don't know what the reviews are. I've been reading a lot of reviews. It's very mixed bag. A lot of more negative on the reviews. It's got like 40 something on Rotten Tomatoes, 47, I believe. I don't believe the Rotten Tomatoes scores. The critics, I think, were way too harsh on this movie. I loved it. I loved this film. It's great from beginning to end. Very fast paced. Action, character dynamics were good. I love the cast. My favorite character in there, Wonder Woman. She was awesome. Loved her throughout. I wanted to make a comment on all the people were talking about how Wonder Woman was had these sexual things and things that women didn't agree with. They thought there was a little bit it wasn't that bad. Maybe that one scene with Flash, well, if you see in the movie with Flash and Wonder Woman, that was a little bit bad, but other than that, the butt shots, not that big of a problem. It's just different camera angles, so I think people ragged on this movie way too hard. Wonder Woman was perfect. She was absolutely perfect. Batman was perfect. The Flash was perfect. Aquaman was funny as hell. Everybody was good. Superman came in the right time. The CG effects in the movie, I don't think were that bad. Steppenwolf looked a little bit, but not to the extreme that the critics are saying. It's not that bad. Superman didn't look that bad with the CG effects. They cut the time down, and I don't think it was that bad. I don't think it needed to be as long as it was. The story elements weren't bad. The villain, Steppenwolf, is not a bad villain. He's not a horrible villain. He's not the greatest villain. He's not a bad villain. He really is. Steppenwolf is a henchman to Darkseid. He's not not too much dynamic. I mean, he's pretty simple. And I don't see it that bad. I mean, he had a purpose. He had a vision. He was, and to put it to the point, I mean, he wasn't cheese cutter cheesecakey. I mean, he really was down and dirty. Really, like more villains. He's done multiple attacking now. He's not better than Hela from Thor Ragnarok. Hela was the truth, but he wasn't bad. He's not as good as Loki. He's not as good. He's better. He's way better than Malekith. He's way better than Malekith, in my opinion, at least. He was better than Enchantress from Suicide Squad. He's better than that. He's not that bad. And he served his purpose. He pushed the story along. The fight scenes, the special effects weren't that bad. I think the critics are way too harsh on this film. I give this film a 9. A 9 out of 10. 4 out of 5 stars. I'm going to see it again Sunday. I'm glad I seen it today. Please go see this movie. Please let this box office at least be 125, 130 million at least, not 110. Just at least, man. I want to see a sequel to this movie. The end credit scenes, the 2 credit scenes there's one credit scene, almost an Easter egg scene, and there's one after the credits. Awesome, man. Awesome. Ben Affleck is Batman, man. I don't even want Jake Gyllenhaal to be Batman, to be honest. I want Ben Affleck, man. This is retarded. He was perfect. The movie was crisp. I mean, if the flow wasn't too bad to me. Now, I'm going to see it again, and I'll think it's going to get better when I see it again. I'm not seeing too clearly about what people think is wrong with this movie. The special effects were not that bad on Steppenwolf. It wasn't that bad. I don't think it was that bad. I think he was decent. He's way better than Malekith and Enchantress, and that says a little bit more. Not better than Hela, not better than Loki, not better than the Joker, but he was decent. I mean, he got down when it was time to get down to get to business. And I just don't see the reason why this movie should fail. I'm a Marvel fan. I'm a DC fan. I read comic books. I like both franchises. I like all these characters in the movie. I like Cyborg, and I really don't want another reboot, man. If Ben Affleck leaves, hope find somebody to replace him. That's the choice. But Gal Gadot, her casting as Wonder Woman is like pretty much Robert Downey Jr. the Iron Man, Heath Ledger the Joker, Deadpool to Ryan Reynolds. She is Wonder Woman. Ben Affleck's Batman it's just about the same way. The Flash was awesome. I didn't see much wrong with him. Superman, I don't know what they did with the CG with the face. I looked at the lips. I didn't see that much of a problem. I saw a little bit, but man, he looked great. Looked great. CG may be just a little bit, but not the way these people are saying, not to that extreme. This movie was really cut really good. Maybe the deleted scenes will help, but I'm honestly going to see this movie about 2 more times. I'm going to see this movie 2 more times. I'm going to see it Sunday. I mean, I feel like I'm obligated to see it Sunday so it can have some more money in the box office, man. I want 150 million. I want to see another Justice League. I want to see a sequel after seeing the end credits. Guys, if you're here now, it's Friday. Go see this movie. Help this movie out. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. I don't want another reboot. I like the characters. I think they're great. And I think the chemistry with all these characters is really fun. It's a fun movie. Very fun. I never was bored. Never was really disappointed. I think Wonder Woman was great. She fought great. She was great. She's my favorite character, Gal Gadot, in this movie. So I just think it's but she was great. I didn't see the problems that the women that were talking about with her. I just didn't see them. But it's a longer review. It's non-spoiler review, so I'm not spoiling anything. And check this movie out this weekend, because if this movie doesn't do good, man, I mean, I don't see any other freaking characters doing this mess. I know who else you're gonna cast. I mean, I need this DC universe to work just like Marvel. The critics way too hard on this movie. Way too hard. Zack Snyder and Josh Whedon did a good job. They did a good job, man. They didn't do bad. Josh Whedon picked it up pretty good. Did a good pickup. Zack Snyder's visual stuff was pretty good. Man. This movie deserves way more credit than they're giving right now. Way more credit. This is not a sorry movie. This is a good movie. Almost in par with the Avengers. Not there, but it's close. I mean, it's close. It had great. I don't understand why the critics are this hard, right? To be able to skip it. No, this is a must see. If you don't see this movie, you're not a comic book fan. You're not a fan of superhero movies. You don't see this film. All right, DC is not going to be on par with Marvel right now. I don't know why everybody thinking that DC should be in par with Marvel. They're not. It's going to take some time. Everybody was patient with Marvel when they came through with their films, and I'm a Marvel fan. I'm more of a Marvel fan than DC, but I love both movies. I still watch Marvel and DC. I don't care what you DC fanboys, Marvel fanboys to be. No, I don't choose sides. Amalgamate. Marvel, DC, Image, Top Cow, Wildstorm, Dark Horse, Udon. I read all the shit. So